Hola mis amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal Pensando Inglés, donde les traigo inglés real y comprensible para ayudarles con su inglés. Hoy les traigo un video de nivel intermedio y en este video voy a hablar de un tema bien importante si quieres lograr tus metas, la motivación. Empecemos. Hello, my friends. Hello. Hi, I'm Kyle. I am Kyle. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to my channel, Pensando Inglés, where I try my best. I try my best to bring you guys real English that you can understand, and help you to improve your English. Okay? And today I am going to talk about something that I think is very important. Motivación. I am going to talk about what I do to stay motivated. And after that, after I talk about motivation and how I stay motivated, I am going to tell you about another thing, okay? Another quality that I think is even more important than motivation. Okay, but first, what is the definition of motivation? The diccionario, it says that motivation means the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Okay, and the word desire is a very important part of all of this, okay? And I am going to talk more about the word desire a little bit later. So, I'm going to tell you guys the two most important things that I do every day, todos los días, that I do every day to stay motivated. The first thing, I consumo. I consume motivational and positive content all the time. Okay, when I am at my job, mi trabajo, and I am working, trabajando, I have my headphones in. Mis audífonos. I have my headphones in, and while I am working, I am listening to content that is about success, okay, positivity, motivation. I am listening to successful people, personas exitosas. I am listening to successful people speak about how they became successful, okay? They are talking about what they did to achieve their dreams, and I listen to this so that I can learn what I have to do to achieve my dreams. And I do this because I know that the people who I listen to, they're not better than me, okay? They are not smarter than me. They are not more driven than me. They're not better than you. They are not smarter than you, okay? But they know some things, saben unas cosas, that we do not know yet, okay? That's why I listen. I am learning from them. I am learning all the things that they do. And now, I know more and more each day, okay? And one day, I will be one of those people speaking, okay, about how I achieved my dreams. And then other people can listen to me and go achieve theirs, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing with you guys. I am compartiendo, sharing with you guys the things that I learn, okay? Because that's a big part of what I do here on this channel. I share my experiences. I share the lessons that I learn so that you guys can use them too, okay? So you can learn English and you can learn about life at the same time that I do, okay? Conmigo. So I love to listen to these successful people speaking about how they achieved their dreams, sueños, okay? About how to be more successful, about how to be a better person. And there are several people, there are many people who talk about these things, but there are just a few that I really like to listen to, okay? So I'm going to voy a recomendar 3. I'm going to recommend 3 people for you guys that you can go and look at, check out, listen to. It would be great practice for your English, or they also have all of these guys on YouTube translated in Spanish, okay? So you could look these guys up on YouTube and listen to them in Spanish or English. The first one is Earl Nightingale, okay? Now, Earl Nightingale is from a long time ago, okay? I think he was speaking in the 50s and the 60s, okay? Los 50 y 60. But I love to listen to Earl Nightingale, okay? He says things that are easy to understand. They are common sense, but they are so true, so important, and normally you do not think about things this way, okay? He makes things very clear so that you can understand, okay? Earl Nightingale has helped me a lot, okay? He died a long time ago, but I would have loved to speak with Earl Nightingale, all right? And his voice is very nice to listen to. He speaks very, very clear, so I think you guys will be able to understand him well. Okay, the second is Steve Harvey, okay? Steve Harvey is an African-American comedian, okay? A comedian. Back in the day, he used to tell jokes, okay? Chistes. He used to tell jokes, and he made money doing that, all right? He has been on TV for many years. He has a bunch of different TV shows. He has talk shows on the internet and the radio. Steve Harvey is a very successful man, okay? I respect him a lot, and I love to listen to this man speak, okay? I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot listening to Steve Harvey. And the way that he speaks is very interesting. It may be difficult for you guys. It may be difficult because he is an African-American man from the South, el sur de los Estados Unidos, okay? And for example, the difference between how he speaks and how I speak would be like the difference between you, if you are Colombian, from how a Mexican speaks, okay? You two understand each other just fine, but if I learned all of my Spanish with a Colombian and then I go to Mexico, it's gonna be a little difficult for me to understand, okay? But I think that you guys should listen to different people, okay? A lot of different people. This is something that helped me a lot with my Spanish. I've watched shows in Colombia. I've watched Mexican shows, okay? I've spoke with Colombians, Venezuelans, Mexicans, people from Spain, okay? I've spoke with a lot of different people from a lot of different countries so I can understand the different kinds of Spanish, okay? And I recommend that you guys do the same with English. So, Steve Harvey, awesome. Love to listen to Steve Harvey speak. He's still alive, so you never know. Maybe one day I would really like to meet Steve Harvey, shake his hand, tell him that he inspired me, and tell him thank you. Number 3, Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, okay? Jim Rohn, like Earl Nightingale, he speaks about how to be successful and how to achieve what you want in life. But Jim Rohn was just a normal guy, okay, like me. He grew up in a small town in Idaho, I think, which is a state that is known for farming, okay? Does not have big cities. He was not rich, okay? He was just a normal guy. But he became rich. He became wealthy. He became successful. And later in his life, he went all around the world doing motivational speaking, giving speeches, and telling other people how they can become successful. So, because Jim Rohn, he did not grow up, crecer, he did not grow up with money, he still has a mindset like a normal person, and he can tell people things in a way that normal people will understand, okay? He's just a normal guy who happened to become successful, okay? And I think I could relate to that, being just a normal guy who wants more, okay? I really like the way Jim Rohn speaks. He speaks very simple, sencillo. He tells you important things, but in a way that you can understand. So I also recommend that you guys listen to Jim Rohn. Between these 3 men, I think you could learn pretty much everything you need to know about becoming a successful person, okay? Man or woman, becoming a successful person and working towards the life that you want. So I am constantly listening, watching, and reading content that inspires me and motivates me and teaches me new things. Here's an example of what I am reading right now. This is the book I'm reading. It's about Elon Musk, okay? And Elon Musk is such an inspiration to me, okay? When times are hard and I don't know what to do, sometimes I think, what would Elon Musk do? He would work harder, okay? This man knows about hard work, and that's why he became so successful. So I read, I watch, I listen to things about success and successful people speaking, about what they have learned, the things that they do, okay? Because I know that if I follow them, I follow some of their steps, my journey is going to be different. Your journey is going to be different. But there are lessons. There are so many lessons that we can learn from people who already went through their journey and arrived at their dreams. Okay, so that was the first thing. So what is the second thing that I do every day to stay motivated? Okay, so earlier I said the word desire. The word desire is very, very important in all of this. But how do you make a desire inside of you that is so strong that nothing will be able to stop you? It is so powerful that you will do all of the hard work that is necessary to achieve your goals and to reach your dream. Llegar a tu sueño. Okay, well, what you have to do is look forward into the future, okay? You have to look forward into the future and use one of our most powerful tools as human beings, okay? Our imagination. Nobody who is successful will tell you that the imagination is not important, okay? Everyone who is successful, all the most successful and great people, they have powerful imaginations. So you have to look forward and see yourself with the things that you want to achieve, okay? You have to know what you want. You have to know what you want out of this life, what your goals are, what your dreams are, and you have to believe, creer, believe that you deserve it and that you can, that it is possible, that you can achieve these things, no matter what it is or how big it is. So how do you do this? Well, first, you write it down, okay? You write it down on paper. Write your goals. Think about it. Think about what you want most out of this life, okay? And do not be scared. Do not be scared to dream, soñar, to dream big, okay? Dream big. So think about what you really want out of this life, what your dream is, okay? What would make you happy? What would make you feel good about yourself? Really think about that. Think about what it is that you want from this life and then write it down. All successful people write down their goals, okay? If you do not have a list, una lista of your goals, how are you going to focus on it? ¿Cómo vas a enfocar en tus metas cada día si no las tienen escribidas? Okay? You have to write them down. So you write them down. You write down your goals, your dreams. You write them down and you read them. You read them every day, okay? Every day. Read them when you wake up in the morning. Read them when you go to bed at night. And when you lay down, acostar, when you lay down to go to sleep, think about them, okay? Think about them. See yourself having these things, all right? Use your imagination and see these things. This is important because this is how you make your brain believe that these things can actually be yours. And you have to make yourself believe them by repetition, okay? You have to make yourself believe them because if you do not have these things in your mind, you will never have them out here in the world, okay? So first, before you can have anything out here in this world, you have to have the idea in your mind, you have to know that it is possible, and you have to believe in yourself. So those are the two things that I do every day to stay motivated. You guys can do those things to become motivated, to stay motivated, to be more motivated. But there's one thing that is even more important than motivation. That is discipline, okay? Ser disciplinado o disciplinada. So the reason why discipline is more important than motivation is because we are not always going to be motivated, okay? I would love, me encantaría, I would love to be in my bed right now, taking a nap before I have to go get my son, okay? Before I work and do things. But I know that if I do not make my video, then I have no chance. I have no chance of ever being successful. You cannot always be motivated. Sometimes you're going to feel bad. Sometimes you'll be sad because things happen in life. Sometimes I'm very sad, okay? Sometimes I'm very sad. Sometimes I don't want to do anything, but I do it anyway. I do it anyway because I have disciplined my mind. I've disciplined my body. I've disciplined my will. I am not always motivated to make 3 videos each week. This video, when you guys see it, it will be my 4th video this week, okay? So think about it. To make a video, I have to record it. Well, first, I think about an idea and then I write it down. Mira, look at all this, okay? Look at all this. I had to think and write all that down for this one video, okay? Later, I drove my car to a place where I could sit and have quiet and record it, okay? Right now, I'm at 18 minutes. So when I am done talking, it will probably be 20, 25 minutes, okay? But I cannot just take this and stick it on YouTube. Now later, I have to go home, plug it in my computer, and edit it, okay? That might take an hour. So that's a lot of time that I spend thinking, writing the videos, recording them, and editing them, okay? I also have a full-time job where I work for 48 hours, 48 hours each week, okay? On top of that, I'm a single father and my son lives with me, okay? I have to cook for him, help him clean, take care of him, get him to school, all right? I am not motivated to do this all the time, but because I am disciplined, I do it. I do it because it's my duty, mi deber, because I know that I want to have this success in my life, and because there is a desire inside of me that nobody could take away. No matter how bad things are going around me, okay? No matter how sad I am, how mad I am not going to use that as an excuse to stop. I'll make a video about it. I'll tell you guys, okay? The other day, when I made the video about deep thoughts, and I was being real with you guys. I was being honest, okay? I felt sad in that moment. I felt doubts, dudas, in that moment, okay? But I did not go sit in my room and do nothing about it. I made a video about it so that I could share English with you guys, so that I could share thoughts, okay? Lessons, life lessons. And that is discipline. That is discipline. Months ago, hace meses, when I read a book called Think and Grow Rich, one day I'm going to make a great video about this book, but after I have some proof that it works. I read that book, and after reading that, I told myself that I am going to make 3 videos each week. Monday at 4:30, there will be a video on YouTube. Wednesday at 4:30, there will be a video on YouTube. And Friday at 4:30, there will be a video on YouTube. I told myself this, and a lot of crazy and difficult things have happened in my life in this time, but I have not missed one day. Ni un día. I have not failed myself because I have a desire inside me that no one can take away. So, my friends, maybe you are 1,000 miles away from me. Maybe you are 2,000 miles away from me. Maybe you are on the other side of the earth, okay? But no, there is somebody who feels like you feel, okay? Who wants the things that you want, and I am working every day so hard to get it, all right? So don't you give up on me. Don't you give up on me, my friends, all right? Do not give up on your English. Do not give up on your goal. Do not give up on yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. I believe in you. Les quiero un montón. Mil gracias por ver y nos vemos pronto.